Say again, I'm sorry.
What do you like to start with an opening statement on today's game?
Yeah, Indiana's a really, really good team. They do a great job defensively, and they're just very dynamic with their size and their athleticism, especially in transition. Thought we did some really good things in the first half, and then obviously a point guard goes down, and that hurts us, hurts our confidence, our ability to get some easy baskets. But, a good learning opportunity for our guys. We're going to be good enough to beat an Indiana-type team. We're not at the opening of the season, and that was my message to our guys. But credit to them. They're a very good team and very deserving of being a top 15 team right now.
I think Indiana had 52-something points in the paint. I guess just what made it tough to stop them on the interior.
Well, that's what they do. They're not a big-time three-point shooting team. I mean, they only attempted 11 threes here tonight, and so, obviously they don't shoot a lot of threes every day in practice, so they're very good at protecting the paint and keeping their opponent out of it. They're also very good at getting in there. And so, they've got a really dynamic team with their size and their athleticism, their ability to post the ball and play off the bounce. And so, more often than not, they're going to win that battle with the paint with most of the matchups.
Coming into the environment that is Assembly Hall, what was that like for you coaching and then for your players kind of dealing with the whole energy in the building tonight?
That's great. It's what college basketball is all about. It's not a deal with it type situation. You want to play in these types of environments. It's what all of these players for Indiana and Morehead both dream about, and so it's a lot of fun. Obviously, you'd like the score to be a little bit different, and it is fun when the crowd gets into it. And it's a very historic place, and so we look at it as a fun opportunity.
You talked about losing one of your starting guards in the second half. I guess what made that difficult for you in the second half, and what do you think you learned about your team playing without him?
Yeah, I mean, Mark had 14 points in 13 minutes in the first half. I mean, he was on his way to having a big-time game, and he's such a matchup problem for a team like Indiana because of his size and his quickness to combat their size. And, so obviously just not being able to generate as many points and not being able to have enough quality possessions. We had 21 turnovers. It's way too many against a team like this because they get 29 points off our turnovers, and they're so good in transition. If you don't make sure that your possession ends with a shot on the rim and good floor balance, and it's hard to do that when your point guard's on the bench.
I guess biggest positive takeaway for you that you think you can build off of going forward?
Yeah, I thought our team really stuck together. Oftentimes when you're playing in these types of environments, score gets away from you. Guys tend to break apart, kind of do their own thing, and I didn't see that in any of our guys tonight. I thought we still tried to play the game the way that we practice it every single day. And for that, I'm encouraged about where we're going to be moving forward. And we'll learn from this one. That's what we always do. We got a lot of season left, and and it's what we've done. We've opened the season with a game like this each of the past 2 years, and by the time we get to March, we're competing for a championship, and that's the expectation as I stand here right now as well.